We're having prawn burgers with a squid ink bun, oven chips with a curry leaf mayonnaise, and a Campari and blood orange cocktail. I'm making Morito squid ink buns first. I put 375 grams of organic strong white bread flour, 300 ml of tepid water, half a teaspoon of dried yeast, half a teaspoon of fine sea salt, half a teaspoon of honey, 4 sachets of squid ink. I put the squid ink and a touch of boiling water into a bowl, stirred this until the ink was loose, and poured this into my food mixer. I combined everything for 5 minutes, let the dough rest for 5 minutes, and then worked it again for 3 minutes. I covered the dough and left it in the fridge for 2 hours. I lined a baking tray with baking paper, coated it with olive oil. I took the dough out of the fridge. It was really sticky. I tried to make 8 round shapes. I left it in a warm place for about an hour to double in size. I baked the buns in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for roughly 10 minutes and let them cool on the cooling rack. I'm making ottolenghi's oven chips with curry leaf mayonnaise. I sliced roughly 1 kilo of potatoes with the skin on into thick chips. I put them on a baking tray lined with baking parchment. I coated the potatoes with 45 ml of sunflower oil and sprinkled a bit of salt over them. I baked them in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for about 30 minutes until the chips were golden. For the curry leaf mayonnaise, I was roughly 20 fresh curry leaves to a powder. I also crushed 14 cardamom pods. I put the curry leaf powder and cardamom powder into a pan. I toasted it gently for a minute. I added 120 ml of sunflower oil to the pan and warmed this gently. I then added 10 curry leaves and left the oil to cool and infuse. I whisked together 1 tablespoon of lime juice, half a small garlic clove crushed, pinch of salt, 1 egg yolk, and the cooled curry leaf oil to form the mayonnaise. I'm making a lime salt for the oven chips. In a plate, I put half a tablespoon of sea salt and the zest of 2 limes and mixed everything together really well. For the prawn burgers, I roughly chopped 24 raw prawns. I seasoned it with smoked paprika, and a crushed garlic clove, a little bit of salt, and some panko to combine everything. I shaped the mixture into 5 prawn patties. I coated the patties with flour and fried them until cooked through. For the burgers, I'm making a smoky harissa mayonnaise. I whisked together 1 tablespoon of lime juice, half a pinch of salt, a small garlic clove crushed, 1 dried ancho chili softened with boiling water, 1 egg yolk to form the mayonnaise. I'm making Jeremy Lee's Campari and blood orange cocktail. I squeezed the juice of 2 blood oranges, put the juice into a jug with 50 ml of Campari and 25 ml of vodka. I added a handful of ice to the jug and stirred it well. I put ice into 2 glasses and poured the cocktail over the ice. I added a slice of blood orange. We're having some pickled onions as well to have with the burgers. I thought it would be nice. The curry leaf mayonnaise, the smoky harissa mayonnaise for the burgers, pedron peppers. I'm just adding the lime salt to the chips, some lime wedges, and here's me assembling the burgers. So some lettuce, the cooked prawn burger, the smoky harissa mayonnaise, and some gherkins. The prawn burgers went down a treat. Everyone loved them. I might make little sliders next time.